Extreme close up. Ah.
Hey guys, Valley Girl here. Retro Night, Origins. We're on Saturday, so technically this is day 4.
Yes.
Yes, yes.
Yes. Day 4 of 5. Here we go. Keep going.
Oh my God, we're tired. It's been great. It's been amazing. Seeing tons and tons of friends and getting to know some new people, reaching out to several just people that we know and people
Networking.
Networking.
Yes.
That's the word. Yes,
Yes.
The brain is basically gone, guys. I've even had coffee today.
Oh, I can't wait to see your life.
It's,
No, I mean with your brain gone.
Exactly. Well, that kind of helps with Cthulhu. Who needs sanity anyway, right? But anyway, yeah. So we are on day 4 of our time at Origins. We actually have we only bought a few games. We bought a number of other things.
Trinkets, knickknacks here and there.
Some artwork, some
really
cool stuff,
Yep.
some books. I bought a book.
Yes.
I finally have the book. We have a number of other things, but today was picking out our games to bring home. And I really want to throw a shout out to these guys because I think this is their first Origins too.
It is.
First Origins.
And they're going to be at Gen Con,
They said they're going to try and be in at Gen Con. It's Outcast Games. It's Outcast?
Yeah, Outset.
Outset, excuse me. Outset Games. And their collection of varying games was a lot of fun.
Quite the variety. They got 2-player games. They got 2 to 4-player games. They got like
strategy games,
11-person party games, cute games, fun games, serious games, not so serious games.
Some classic games.
And some classic games.
Anybody remember Mastermind? Because they have a version of it.
They even acquired some properties. They got Nancy Drew. They got
Goosebumps.
Goosebumps. Yeah, I saw that.
So yeah, so Outset Games, they're still going to be here through the rest of this and hopefully at Gen Con. But
I didn't quite catch where they're from, but it could be looked up.
The cool thing is that because when you go to a convention this size, it's either you're going for something specific or you're going to find something new. And we always love finding something new. So finding out Outset Games, it was just the one that drew our focus. And we played some demos and really, really loved their stuff. So,
and the salesman was really cool too.
And the salesman, their salespeople were fantastic too. A lot of good demos. So let's show them what we got.
Yeah, you want to show that one first?
Yep. So this is a two-person,
a 2-player
only
game.
A 2-player game, which is something we love to have. So we have a game to play. 2-player game, 30 to 45 minutes because it's a strategy game. This is Zensu. And this was really, really easy. The moves for each piece are on each of the pieces. It's very, very simple rules. It's basically, there are you have the blue guys and the red guys, and you just have to follow the moves on the pieces.
You get one of your pieces to the other end of the board.
Yeah, as long as you get one, whoever's the first to get at least one piece to the other person's almost end goal wins the game.
Yeah,
there's a lot of strategy involved because the moves are
very specific, and you can like set up your opponent so that way they can't move in certain positions at that particular moment. So it's got some strategy to it. I think I'm really going to like that game.
Yeah, I think we're going to need to show you guys like a play test at some point in the future about how this game plays, because Scott and I, what we love to do when we go to various conventions, when we go on trips, we usually bring our backgammon game.
Because we really enjoy backgammon.
Backgammon is like our game. It's how we keep, I don't know, how we keep from being bored.
But fun piece of note, it's probably the oldest board game ever recorded.
But
there's evidence of backgammon over 5,000 years ago.
Yeah.
But small variations of it, but either way.
So while I'm admittedly not the greatest when it comes to strategy games, they do kind of intrigue me when it's just a 2-person and we get to sit down and kind of think and play, keep our brains working. So that's what really drew us to this. We did not actually do a play test of this just because we didn't have a lot of time, but we already know that
we saw the rules. He explained it in 5 seconds almost,
and we really liked it.
Yeah.
So this is right up our alley. It has a little bit of chess, a little bit of checkers, a little bit of that two-person strategy. There was another one from Rio Grande Games that we played that we'll see on the video.
It was called Devon. Yeah, something like that.
It was one of a series that we really liked. So yeah, we're all about the two-person strategy games as long as they don't take like 5 hours. So, all right, next game.
Next game.
This one we did do a play test of because I was really intrigued. Now they have a few different versions of what they call their 5-minute games. They are timed. There's 5-minute mystery. There's a couple different versions of that, which looked absolutely like a blast. But this one was the one we play tested, and this is the one I really, really wanted. Is 5-minute Dungeon.
Made by Mr. Connor Reed. Thank you so much, sir.
So it really is. There's a little app, and you put up that app, and it times the game, and it's very simple. It's a cooperative game. The artwork is just phenomenal. So you play
it's cartoony, but it's cool.
You play a class: barbarian, wizard, thief, Valkyrie, ranger, that sort of thing. You have your cards, and every monster, you flip open the door and see what monster or person you have to defeat. It's very, very much graphic. If you think like Uno cards kind of feel to it, so it's all just a single picture. So you have scrolls, you have swords, you have shields.
And there's a couple of special abilities.
And there's special cards.
Special cards per class.
And you work together to, okay, so this monster, you need 2 shields and a sword to defeat. Well, I have a shield, he has a shield.
At first I thought it was going to be one of those frenemy games, like Catan or something like that, but just faster.
No.
And no, it's totally cooperative.
Completely cooperative, yeah. So you really need to work together, which makes it really intriguing for us.
But it does keep moving, so it's kind of cool.
So the idea is to get through all of the dungeon cards and then defeat the boss at the end within 5 minutes. And that's how you win the game. And so that was pretty awesome. This, seriously, a lot of fun. If any of you have played Happy Salmon, remember that game? This is very much that kind of go, 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 frenetic energy, but in the end you end up laughing and it's a ton of fun.
Yeah.
So definitely had to have this. I really would love to see their 5-minute mystery one, though, because those look good. Now, this one was purely an impulse buy. We did not.
Warning, the next portion of our video is not suitable for work.
We did not play test. They did not have one of these open, but we saw it and we had to have it.
Yeah.
Yep,
that's what it says.
That's exactly what it is. And as you can see,
it's got cat butt everywhere.
Yep, lots of cat butt. So cat trophy.
Dogs are fine. We're just cat people.
It is 2 to 5 players. It's age 10 and up. Our daughter inspired this. She's gonna love this. We're trying to, and it's basically you play a cat and you try to break the most stuff.
Not stuff off tables, just stuff that cats do.
Yeah, you try to be the cat that breaks the most stuff and destroy things. So really, what can go wrong with that?
Yeah, and it wasn't even really that expensive. Like, okay, all 3 of these games, how much did we pay?
So we had the $10 coupon that they had in the coupon book, and with that, so 5-minute Dungeon was 30 originally. Yeah. Zensu was
19,
25.
25.
Was 25 originally, and I think Cat Trophy was like 12 or something. We ended up paying like 62 and change.
For 3 really good games,
3 games
that are totally different in their ideas and their ideologies, and they seem like a lot of fun.
Yep. So those are the games that we picked, and we will be trying to show some of these off. Especially, we will do a playthrough of Zensu at some point, I think, and possibly a 5-minute Dungeon, because that you need at least 3 players. 4 would be better, but we did it with 3, and it was still an absolute blast.
It was still good. It was worth it.
So we'll see what we get with that. But right now, I only have a few minutes left before I have to go into the room for the Old Ways podcast. We are doing our actual play one-shots, and we're really excited because, as a lot of us have never met in real life until now, and now we get to kind of mix it up and get to play with some of our fellow podcast crew and cast. I'm psyched. I'm looking forward to this. So please check out the Old Ways podcast at oldwayspodcast.com. You can check it out on Spotify as well and listen through.
Go ahead, link and subscribe.
And there will be more coming down the pipeline very, very soon. But for now, Valley Girl, Retro Night. See you guys soon. Bye. you.